Can y'all hear me? Press like two or something in the chat if y'all can hear me. Not I'm at a baseball game. Oh no. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Boss lady, you've been busy. You've been busy. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to come through TikTok. Y'all been holding TikTok down. I'm gonna try to come through TikTok. Lord, can y'all hear me? Child, if y'all don't know, it's Mercury retrograde. So my electronics has been like messing up. You got to give TikTok a break. It's broke you. How it break you? You sending gifts? See, that's why I won't battle because I don't know if y'all going to I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do my first battle one day. Someday. TikTok is lit. We gonna go back up over there. What up, boss lady? I thought I said what's up to Michelle, but what up, Michelle, Cheryl, Cameron in the building, Tori, all my day ones. How y'all doing? Oh, what up, Rico? How y'all doing? Okay, so let's get into CJ stuff. Now, PJ, welcome back, PJ. Um, PJ has dropped a video. You know Jason has dropped a video. Dez has dropped a video. Once you learn how, girl, we can learn together. Cause I don't know how. I know the ways to battle. What up, Michelle? I know the ways to battle, but I don't know how to battle as a creator, if that makes sense. I don't know what buttons to press. I'll be lost. But I know the game, like what, the point system and everything like that, because I battle with other content creators. But yes, PJ did a video. PJ did a video. PJ had to come back because we wanted to discuss what's going on with Jaliyah. We had to discuss what's going on with Jaliyah. Like, this is why I be saying, like, Charlene really did her daughter a disservice by allowing her daughter to get on this internet and accuse CJ of that. And now she's sending TikTok gifts. And CJ actually responded to that. You need to go watch it. I'ma play it. You been in the TikTok streets? Hold up. I saw your picture or post on You Cute, no offense. You know what? What up, Frida? I'm about to watch PJ's video right now, just a little snippet of it. Because PJ's been calling it for the longest. PJ will call her a dirt bag. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play it. What up, boss lady Mel? Hold on. It's just so many things, and this is why I say Jaliyah needs CJ at this point because CJ is up, right? And he is the key in order for her to get back up when she fell off. And this is why you shouldn't say untrue things about people. This is why you should stay out your mama's business. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. But we said this long time ago. I said Jaliyah was going to regret that, and Jason brought up a good point. The girl, one of the people that dared her was her girlfriend, and those were her friends. If her friends truly thought that happened to her, would they make that a game? Would they make that a game? Hold on, cause we gonna get into it. Oh my gosh, these will always be funny. Hold on. Let me go to. And I told y'all Charlene was gonna start a beef with the kids. I told y'all. Hey y'all, hold on. We gonna play CJ video, but boss ladies, who sent me this? Who sent me this? This was hilarious.
Hello, what's up?
Okay. Do y'all even know the song y'all singing?
Who sent me this?
Okay.
They singing them Taylor girls. Boom. What she say?
Do y'all even know?
Be feeling tight. So they was feeling the Taylor girls too, huh? Taylor, listen, Ty been that girl. Ty been that girl. She been that girl.
The song y'all singing? Okay.
That is so crazy how everything works, right? Like now he with the girl. Oh, that's so funny. Who sent me that? Somebody sent me that and I was dying. They've been clocking what they call it, Royalty Nation. They've been clocking her, all of them for a minute now. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to CJ's thing though. Hold on. I told y'all Charlene was gonna start a problem with them kids though. Hold on. Hold on.
Realize, man, I ain't really popping it like I should be, bro. Because when it was Leon's birthday and Nation birthday and all them birthdays they be having over there, it was always my turn.
Bitch.
But every time she texts me and asks me, could I be a co-parent and allow my kids to spend time with their siblings, I always said yeah. But as soon as I ask her, bro, she get the clap all that, bro. Don't nobody want to smell that sardine. I'm sorry, Chad. I know I said I wouldn't do it. But I don't know, man. I'm fed up with just acting like the humble person while being slandered behind the scenes. Everybody be hating on me. Whole time Jaliyah still trying to write in my comments, she missed me. I don't care if it was a goddamn going prank. I don't care if it was a dare. Clearly that girl was coerced to act like she hated me, to say something mean, to try to drag me down, to lower everybody's opinion about me, to be, oh, CJ so cool as C Diddy. No, bruh. Where's my apologies at, bruh? And why can't I keep the kids longer so we can take them to Disneyland? Ty said, I want to take the kids to Disneyland. I said, well, it'll be good if we do it while Kamari here. While Kamari here and the twins here, I said, bring favor. It's going to be a big old event. Forget Father's Day. Let's make it family day. I told Royalty what the plan was. I said, Royalty, look, it's my turn to get the kids on Father's Day. Legally, I get the kids the day before at 5 p.m. and I give them back on Father's Day at 5 p.m. The only issue is I don't want to do that. I don't want to split up my Father's Day by going to see her and all that. Why? Why can't I just keep the kids a little bit of extra time to make up for the time that you took from me? Or to make up for the time that I lost because I had to go to New York to go to the TikTok studio. See, the difference in me is I'm always with my kids, bro. And even though now, more recently, I started getting nanny, which has been once, I realized that she leave the kids at home with Nathan and Leon every day anyway.
Oh,
you know why I know this? Because they tell me. They don't got no nanny. The difference between us is I'm not leaving my kids at home with no kids. That's the difference, bro. Now, I really want to know, why is y'all not on my side when I'm telling y'all that I deserve to keep the kids this Father's Day, beyond Father's Day, so that we could have went and had fun at Disney?
First of all, it ain't like we ain't on your side, but we can't do nothing even though we are on your side. One. Two, we told you stop being nice to that girl. You can't be nice. You cannot be nice to that treasure troll. You can't be. You've been trying to be nice to her for the longest. She jealous. Do you really think she was going to allow you to go to Disneyland as one big happy family without her? You and Ty better than me because I will postpone the trip. I would do it anyway. During Jaliyah's birthday or whatever, because she in Houston anyway. Oh, wait. I think Gemini season over. My bad. Never mind. Don't even matter. Damn. So Jaliyah's birthday came and gone. And oh, okay. Anywho, that's what I'm saying. That the Jaliyah birthday came and gone. Everybody farted and it was over. Everybody farted and it was over. Jaliyah is a non-factor, so she is trying to hang on the relevancy. See what Charlene did not expect, what they did not expect was CJ to come back with the vengeance. They didn't expect that. I don't know why, because CJ has been a hustler since he stepped on the scene of YouTube. Hold on. And I think that's a stupid rule that you got to drop them off on the Father's Day at 5 or on the Mother's Day at 5. That is ridiculous. That's stupid. But he got to stop being nice. You can't be nice to a sewer rat. Can't be nice to her at all. Look how she act. I don't respect a woman who takes joy from her children. Like that's really miserable for me. Royalty Nation Big Bag saying Thai skincare not selling and her father coffee business not selling. And they can't even afford any of that. This, mind you, they still got bread, right? Ty and all them ain't hurting for money. And I don't know they sales because I'm not looking at they sales. It's always a fat nigga who can't even walk who got something to say. This nigga can't even stand up, okay? What Ludacris say? He can't even follow Ludacris's instructions. Stand up. He can't do it. Stand up. He done ruined the song already. So, I mean, why are we listening to this nigga? It's always a big blob with nothing. Sending bitches to jail, mind you, who always got opinions. I just, the funny thing about them, nobody cares about them because they're nobody. They're nobody. Nobody. Listen, CJ and Ty, they are running TikTok. They are running the internet at this point, and they're taking over. They took over TikTok. Now it's time to take over YouTube, right? Those people are so beneath them, it's not even worth responding to. CJ will troll and mention them, but trolls get you money too. So when they see them talk about CJ, they're just going to go back and watch CJ. That fire's already put out. So them just talking is just talking. They need something in their life, and they can't let CJ go. They've been holding to that nigga for dear life. Roro takes him to Texas whenever she wants. That's CJ fault, though. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have let her do all of that. Now he know, though. Ty need to shut her damn mouth and stop telling their business on live, letting the funky roach know what's going on. About what? About the Disney trip? CJ told her that. She ain't telling nothing about nothing. Ma'am, CJ just said he told Charlene. He said once YouTube reach 100K, they real close that they taking all the kids to Disneyland. And they gonna do it. Y'all know I ain't been in the social media streets. I've been busy. I've been super duper busy, y'all. So I haven't really been in the social media streets like that. Everything should start slowing down in a little bit. But as for now, y'all, I'm busy. Basically, they were saying none of their businesses are selling because it's not in stores. Well, I mean, Cameron, that's what somebody would say who don't own a business or can't even advertise a business. They're consumers. They don't know anything about business. And she don't come on here showing what she got. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always gonna have something to say or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Fucking what's her name? Mulatto. Lotto came and shouted Ty out and reposted her music. Like they are beyond these people. These people are beneath them. That's what That's why now I understand truly why CJ don't take these people serious. Well, payback, I do her ass the same way. Holidays. That's what I'm saying. It's time to just keep the same energy. Literally can't stand up. Gonna fuck up a ludicrous song. Just saying. Ty and her sister still make money off their music. They, but you ain't gotta explain nothing to broke niggas. That's why they ain't got no money. That's why they ain't got no money. These are really insignificant people who's like, look, look, look. I'm talking about CJ so cool. Huh, huh. I need to shine. They don't have their own motion. Not on the internet and not in real life. Like they don't have any motion at all. Yeah, I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy. They need to get their. Oh, yeah. I forgot she was selling that bullshit. She advertised that shit one time and nobody cares anymore. That's crazy. Ciao. What up, Connie? That's crazy. But let's finish playing what CJ talk about.
It ain't for content. It's for the memories. It's for the. You see what I'm saying? It's for the memories, bro. She's telling y'all right now.
And that's the problem. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is the twins are really not. They really gonna have like some resentment built towards their mom, and they're not gonna understand why the resentment is there. It's gonna be a lot of things going on. Mind you, when the kids get older, it's gonna be questions on why my big sister said that our dad touched her. Like it's just so many things that's just messing this up. It shouldn't be this way, honestly. Exactly. Her supporters watch and support CJ more than they do her. That's a problem. They ain't boosted up her business. Have y'all heard about what is this shit called? Hair products by Charlene. What the fuck are they called? I don't know. They was some Queens, New York. I don't fucking know. God damn it. But it was something, and she was sold it, and then she stopped selling it, and then she sold it again, and then she stopped selling it, and her supporters ain't buy shit. This is what I be saying about not prioritizing what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna care about nothing CJ said about Charlene until he fight back and give her the same energy she's giving him. He don't have to, cause Ty will. I promise you that. He don't have to because Ty will. And she'll do it differently. She not gonna do it the same way as Charlene expects her to. She'll do it differently. Would you say Roach Lean products? Y'all stupid. Regardless of the fact, none of them bought it. You know what I'm saying? When you support somebody, we need the screenshots of the receipts and how much it cost and blase blase. Ain't nobody did that. I've been saying this for the longest. Remember last year before CJ even hit TikTok, I told, what we tell royalty? Everybody told her, you on TikTok, do them TikTok battles, build your name over on TikTok. You a whole different person. She did that for like 3 days. Jaliyah kept it up, but she's not consistent with it, right? So that gave CJ an opportunity to step on the scene and really blow it up once he got the hang of it, because he was talking shit about it at first. He was, because he didn't understand how, and that's what happens. Like when you switch through platforms, you don't understand it. So it's not. If CJ would have did this long time ago, now he is. It would have doubled, and that's okay. He could still do it. Ty is very pretty. She's so pretty. Okay, she's been that girl. So CJ, what boss lady say, Lord? That's what I'm saying. CJ don't need to be nice to her. Hold on. Jaliyah. Oh Lord, they doing a lot on the search bar. Um. Oh look, who posted this? Hold on. Share this tab and stuff. Okay, so this is from Worldwide T page. Rumors are cleared. CJ So Cool responds to grape allegations about him graping daughter of royalty.
Women, a lot of people saying you grape Jaliyah. Okay. Let's use our brains real quick. All 3 brain cells that you have, the person that's commenting that.
Which is
and every clip that I've ever saw of royalty asking Jaliyah any question, this is negative as hell, but I'm just gonna keep it peak because y'all just doing too much in the conversation. Every I've ever seen where she be like, "Do you miss CJ?" And then Jaliyah be over there like, and then royalty be over there like, "Yo, hey, yo, yeah, about that." Well, how about when Jaliyah texted her boyfriend and he screenshotted it after breakup and said, Jaliyah said her mom forced her to do it. You tried to get Nation to do it, but Nation was acting too funny. No, that's not enough. How about when I was able to show the detectives how much proof I had that this lady be coaching her kids to lie on me all the time? No, that's not enough. Y'all didn't see that, even though it had 16 million views. You didn't see that. How about when Jaliyah was sitting in the closet with her friends playing Truth or Dare and they said, I dare you to call your mom and ask her if she missed CJ? You telling me that somebody did all this to somebody and they still entertaining that?
I would have said, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm not even done. Or what about when they said, comment on his video and say you miss him? I would have said, I'm out the room. I lost the game, challenge over, whatever.
Like,
if something like that happened, but y'all
ain't no friends gonna do that. Ain't no friends gonna do that. I don't know no motherfucking friends who's gonna tell you to reach out to the person that you are accused. Oh, you ain't see this, love? I don't know where friends, girl, I don't know where friends will sit there and play those type of games with you if they truly believe that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? If they truly believe that happened to you, they're not going to play them type of games. They're not going to play no truth or dare with that. How was that funny if this actually happened? You know what I'm saying? And CJ, he ain't even clocked what she said before, how she was going to stop a mud hole in his career way before she even made the announcement. We already seen it coming. Hello.
Really not using y'all brains. Y'all just trying to troll me, but it's cool. I appreciate the clips because I know that's what it's for. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to start ignoring it, bro, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
A lot of people keep saying CJ needs to ignore it, but let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this. This is my opinion. You cannot tell somebody who has been wrongly accused of that to stop talking about it. No, we going to talk about it because you said it and you playing. I called it. I said it was going to happen. I knew it was coming. It was obvious. They ain't had no moves to make. So let's just destroy his career. You can't tell nobody to just let it go because this is a serious accusation that you're giving somebody. Like, people take that type of stuff serious. You can't be walking around like it's cute. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. You can't be walking around like it's cute saying, oh, let me tell you, I miss him and because it's a prank, yada yada yada. You can't do that. You can't do that. So yes, CJ can bring it up as many times as he want to. Okay? Because if you tired of it, shit, how do you think CJ felt when people was accusing him of this? You can't be doing that to men because you lost, and it's your fault you lost. It's your fault because instead of focusing on how to get things handled, you wanted to involve your kids in something that had nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Ashley in here? What'd she say? Cheryl, she's not pregnant. They keep trolling her about being pregnant, so she's trolling them back. Who pregnant? CJ should block. Girl, CJ gonna block them. All they gonna do is make another account and continue to troll. People like that are mentally unstable. They really are. I'm sorry, Charlene and her kids down bad. I don't watch them because they did what they did to CJ Grimy. A lot of people don't watch them. If a lot of people watch, The only time you hear anybody bring up Charlene is when they bring up CJ. That's the only time. Don't nobody just come out and say, man, you know, da 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 da. There's nothing separate about her just on GP with her unless you're bringing up CJ. CJ gonna be CJ. Now it's CJ and Ty. Somebody made a page called what that page? Ty Darrow. Who the fuck? Who the fuck made the page called Ty Darrow? Nigga, I hollered. Ty Darrow. They are funny on TikTok.
Royalty came out, lied on me, which caused a lot of negativity in my life, which is why y'all can say I'm broke right now. That's the only reason y'all saying that, because Royalty lied on me. I lost so many brand deals, bro. Like, tell the truth, these people we arguing with, they've never got a brand deal. It's cool you can get money, but there's a lot of different ways to get money that you don't even know about. And you can't get money the way I got money. You just can't. We two different people, bro. I know how to conduct myself on the app, off the app. I can be in the room with the right people. I'm not going to turn up and make them uncomfortable. But what I will say is anything that everybody is saying about me is either a lie or I'm the one that told y'all to begin with. So it's really not hurting me in no way. I still look good. I'm still him. I wake up every day. My kids love me. I go outside. I get love and support in real time. I'm just telling you, ain't nobody knocking me out. I'm not getting up off the floor looking crazy and lost as fuck. That's not me, man.
CJ so shady. That nigga be throwing jabs like CJ ass is shady as hell. I'm not on crawling the floor down bad. I wonder who he talk about. Taylor girls get retired. Taylor girls retired their mother a few years ago, and their mother is a big realtor in Atlanta, Georgia. They have money, and who doing that if they broke? I mean, these are coming from ain't shit niggas. You know what I'm saying? That nigga gonna have that same wheelchair for the rest of his life. You know why? Because he can't afford a new one. And I know that wheelchair stank. So, I mean, just saying. I think Jaliyah might eventually come out and tell the truth. I don't know. Because it would have to take I'm gonna tell you my opinion on that whole situation, right? This is my opinion. I believe it was Jaliyah's idea originally. I believe she saw the trolls make content about CJ, alleging that he was on that type of time in the first place. I have the screenshots and video recordings of those lives that those people did. I believe Jaliyah watched those videos and got the idea from them. That's what I truly believe. And she said it. And then when Charlene first heard it, her heart dropped and asked her, like, hey, did he really do this to you? And she told her no, but we're going to do it anyway. And they all agreed. That's my opinion. That's what I feel like happened. And I feel like Jaliyah got it from them. And once, if they ever needed that connection, I would send that information to them so they can hold them all accountable. You get what I'm saying? Because if Jaliyah's a little kid and she's watching somebody say this type of stuff, that's defamation. That's defamation, especially if it put it in her mind to do it as a kid. Jaliyah can very well let people know the truth, but let people know where she originally got it from. See, a lot of people don't know that because those same content creators who making videos and making lives and TikToks about CJ, nobody really gives a fuck about, right? But y'all know me, I always keep receipts, and I have receipts linking that video and that live of them accusing him of being that in the first place, way before Jaliyah even came out with it. Because even before then, a little bit after, actually, Royalty was accusing Lexi of weird behavior and accusing Kamari of weird behavior, right? So she was trying to say how much CJ needed to protect the twins, and then it just shifted. And I believe, this is my opinion, that they watched that live, that Jaliyah watched that live, and she saw that, and she came up with that idea by watching that, because they was calling it Neverland and all that other stuff, trying to troll and say he's like Michael Jackson. I have all those receipts. I have all those receipts. So if they ever needed to hold people accountable, that woman, man, that J Dub is in a. Did you say that woman, man? You know what? That J Dub is in a relationship with is playing in her face. I mean, Jaliyah looks stupid, and I do not feel sorry for her. She even asked Jaliyah to go home for 2 weeks. What? What happened? Frida, you be knowing all the tea. I swear to God. What up, Triisha? Yeah, everybody just coming on in. Hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Kamari needs brand deals like Yaya and her brother. They had them real young. Kamari should have been had a brand deal. Well, if you really truly want to be honest, Kamari has a YouTube channel. All Kamari got to do is start posting back on her YouTube channel. But Nike doesn't want her on the internet too much because all the bullying that these weird grown ass women be doing on here. You get what I'm saying? These bitches are weird. What I say? Oh no, I don't even know what I said, y'all. CJ called Charlene smelly on the low. He has been questioning her hygiene for some years now. I think it was grandma's idea and Jaliyah was happy to do it. I don't know. What up, Mr. Polynesian Pride? The damage is done, so it would not mean anything. Keep the door closed. Well, I don't know if you can hold people accountable for trying to sully your name. Because he did lose brand deals. He lost that brand deal with the Raiders. I know something is going on between her and Charlene because she said she was coming home for 2 weeks. Charlene said she couldn't come home for 2 weeks. She could come home for a. Ooh. See, you know what? See, that's that shit. That's what I'm talking about, Frida. Like, that's your child, right? So me and my husband, we got 2 kids that are entering the adult phase, right? You don't leave your kids out there like that. CJ would never. Jaliyah has a better chance and opportunity to. And the crazy thing is, she needs CJ at this point, right? Because CJ can resurrect her and save her, but she got to do right. Your mother, you did all of this. You sacrificed yourself as a liar for your mom because she was hurting her feelings, and you can't even stay with her for 2 weeks. I know those people talk bad about Jaliyah behind her back. I know it because they don't understand how fucked up her mom is. Like, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Eventually, somebody is going to get tired of that shit and say, this is how Jaliyah is going to be treated. Jaliyah better than me. Cause I'd be singing like a motherfucking canary. I'm out here down bad. You my mama. If it wasn't for you, I would be up right now with my own brand deals, doing whatever the hell I needed to do on social media because I wouldn't have accused CJ of some weird shit. Right? Jaliyah, Leon, and Nation sided with their mom. And then when it's time for her to support them, she left them out there hanging. That's some fucked up ass shit. That's some fucked up ass shit. Oh man, she might come out and tell the truth. I think that would save her at this point. In my opinion, Jaliyah need to, because you can't count on your mom. You can't even sit there for 2 weeks. No, I gotta be for just 1 week. What? Girl, child, the ghetto. I don't know. CJ, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how the cake is baked, okay? Yes, it does. And I don't like about Earl. He judged everybody else. Girl, until Earl washed that funky ass wheelchair. Ooh, I know that shit smell like old musty skunk ass. Don't nobody care about the Mucinex booger. The story But I agree, something is going on. That's why I think Jaliyah will come out and talk to low key spite or separate herself from her mom. Shit, maybe that sending that gift to CJ was a cry for help. She crazy. I'd say something. I would say something. Turn comments off to let her get that money. She would have been almost to the million subscribers. They ain't thought to girl. Royalty don't fuck with her kids like that. As soon as they turn 18, she like, I did my job. She one of them mamas. I did my job. They grown now. I did my job. I did it. She one of those type of mamas. I knew that when I seen her. CJ raised those kids. She ain't had nothing to do with that. CJ was trying to develop them and pour into them so they can be a certain type of way. That's why he had Leon working out. That's why he had Jaliyah trying to get grades and trying to put money towards her college fund. He had a different way on how he was going to raise and develop them. No, she sent them an email. She sent them an email. Charlene did that personally. And CJ had the info for defamation. He chooses not to take it there. I don't know why. Because when you file for defamation, that takes a lot of money to do that. He lost a lot of money by filing to take people to court for his kids. And y'all got to understand something. You got to pay these lawyers. You got to pay to play. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay to play. So him going back and forth with Charlene behind the kids, he paid a lot of money for that. That's why Charlene couldn't keep up and she was switching through all types of fucking attorneys because she couldn't keep up. Instead of just letting that man see his kids and coming to an agreement, she did that. She thought that was going to bury him. It did not work. But CJ is not going to jump into another case to file defamations for motherfuckers who ain't got no money. It just don't make any sense. Not for him. He probably feel like he could put that money somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, you know what? I got to get this money. Fuck them people. And other people are like 50 Cent. You just got to pick which one is which. And CJ's trying to get his money back up. He ain't got time to worry about Charlene. She already down bad. She already trying to sell her passes pics and OnlyFans and doing all this, doing some little strange for piece. She already trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, doing all of that on a video for like $12 is really strange to me. It's weirdo activity, but hey, guess you got to get it how you get it. So it really financially doesn't make sense. It really doesn't, but it is what it is. That's exactly what that boy toy said. Why wouldn't your mother let you come home for two? Frida. Frida. Shit. Frida, I'm like, wait, I'm all reading. I'm like, boy toy. Like, what? Wait a minute. Hold up. You know what? You know what? Okay. Let me reread it. Let me reread it. That's exactly what that boy toy said. Why wouldn't your mother let you come home for 2 weeks? Don't she miss you? And Jaliyah looks stupid. Man, and don't get no love from nowhere because your mama's supposed to be the one you depend on. Poor baby CJ, she don't even keep his hair up anymore. Child, that causes loss. It's been that. I don't know. People different, and he might feel that way. It depends. Like I don't know CJ's brain, so I mean, he might feel the same way, or he might not. Jaliyah being fast in Texas, hanging out around. Look, you sound like my husband, hanging around all those guys, different guys. Child, I don't know. The problem is the kids lazy like their mother. That is a big issue. That is a big problem. That is a super problem. What up, OC? I know. Okay. I mean, Jalea's inconsistent like her mother was inconsistent. Hell, her mom don't even post for real. Um, Jalea is very inconsistent though. And then when she gets online, people torment her and talk trash about her because she lied. And she lied for her mom, the same mom who won't let her come home for 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. But that lets you know who had the grit. CJ got up and did everything like that. Anti, she's scared of she is scared of Charlene, but eventually she gonna not be. Facts. I would have spilled me. That's what I'm saying. Charlene goal was to make CJ broke. Well, she made herself broke in the process. And she may have dented his pockets, but they're now back up. They're now rejuvenating. CJ is going hard, 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 hard. All of them. Yeah, they didn't want her to go to college and stuff like that. They said Jaliyah's working at a warehouse. And let me tell you something about jobs at warehouses and stuff like that. Jobs are really, really good, right? But at a warehouse job, the first 2 to 3 paychecks are good, right? Like you feel like you got motion, you making money. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why would she stay at her mom's house 2 weeks if she said she had a job? Am I missing something? Y'all hold that thought for me. Hold that thought. I gotta get back to that later. I don't want to. Okay. With a job. With a job, if she still has one, because I don't know no job that you could take 2 weeks off of and come back. Okay. But let's go back to the jobby job thing. A job at a warehouse, the first couple of paychecks is good, and then when you get to that third or fourth paycheck, you're like, God damn, I gotta go back to this motherfucker again. CJ, when he was fathering these kids as stepkids, he was showing them a better way to make money, having your own business, doing content creation, because he knows what a job does, because CJ has worked a regular job before. He's been working in the casinos, and before that he had jobs elsewhere in Gary. Like, everybody know what a jobby job do, especially if it's a warehouse job. It's a lot to do. So after the third or fourth paycheck, he ain't gonna want to do it no more. That's why he wanted them to do content creation, because he knows what comes with that. Okay, let's see. Good. And it broke her ass. I think he be feeling sorry for her. Feeling sorry for who? $12? She said $12. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Jaliyah sending that money was really a cry for help to CJ. I think secretly, Jaliyah, Leon, and Nation want CJ to rescue them from their mother. They will never say it. But I believe that's what's happening. She's engaging. She says she missed him, even though it was a prank. I feel like it has some truth to it. I really do. This is why I started making one of the reasons why I started making this content in the first place, because I said the kids should not be dragged in this. The kids should be separate from what y'all got going on, because at the end of the day, the kids need to still be able to get that bread, be able to get uplifted, be able to do what they need to do. But Charlene don't really give a fuck about her kids for real. Once they 18 and shit like that, they're all gonna go to, well, not her kids that she had with Jamie, but CJ kids are gonna go with her. They're not gonna fuck with Charlene, because she's one of those type of people. When you 18, I done raised you. Facts. They on CJ video looking like bums. I mean, who's paying for the OnlyFans? Girl, Earl ain't got no money for the OnlyFans. He ain't even got money to wash that wheelchair. Shit smell like old belly button sweat and hot dog water. She, like her mom, got to do what she got to do to make that money. Ooh, I hope not. That's terrible. Don't follow in them footsteps, Lord. And that's why she needs to come clean. I think she would feel vindicated. It would benefit her more than it would benefit for her to lying, because your own fucking mama ain't helping you, and that's the bitch you did it for. Crazy work. He looked like Earl that eats all day and smoke Newports. Who looked like that? Yeah, Nike called it. Usually when Nike calls some shit, you just be like, yep. She said take the money out of the equation. Nike knew she was a lazy bitch. That's what they saying, OC. They said that that she asked if she can come back home because the girlfriend told her that she needs to go away for like a couple of weeks or whatever. And when she asked her mom, can she go for like 2 weeks or whatever, her mom was like, you can come back for like 1 week, but not 2 weeks. I'm like, damn, bitch, I done lied for you and that's how you do to me? Oh no, we can't do that. Your own child too. You should always, as a mother, try to protect your child at all costs. That's crazy. Hold on. That is insane. Let me see what else. 325. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see the light.
Well, I have a quick question. Do you miss CJ?
No, what the kind of question is that?
I just wanted to know.
Why would you ask me that?
Not her trying to be calm.
It was just a quick question.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you even ever ask me that?
I was just curious.
Why would that even be a question to ask me?
Okay, we're just pranking you, Mom.
Who the fuck is pranking me? Because that's the worst prank ever.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bye, I love you.
I dare you to call your mom and ask, does she miss CJ?
Well, I have a quick question. Do you miss CJ?
No, what the kind of question is that?
I just wanted to know.
Why would you ask me that?
It was just a quick question.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you even ever ask me that?
I was just curious.
Okay. They be thinking it's a game. Hey, let me ask y'all this though. Um, why Charlene and Tata not kicking it no more? Have you seen them kicking it? That's what I was trying to say. What up, Ashley? That's what I was trying to say. Like, now that you older, the money's gone. You are older. You're not a child, right? So you got to produce your own income. You got to make your own money. And you have a guy that used to be your stepdad, who you used to call dad, who can give you whatever you want in a heartbeat. If Charlene did not do half of the stuff she did and let her daughter lie like that, Jaliyah probably would be in good hands right now. They would still be making content. They would still be doing whatever they need to do, and Jaliyah would have her money right now. But now she is figuring out what we said for the longest. You're listening to your mother's instruction. From what I know, you don't have a high school diploma, no GED or nothing, so you can't go to college. You living with other people. You got other people your age trying to tell you how to be an adult because you don't know. Your mama's not guiding you because once you turn 18, that was it. And she's supposed to be the best mama in the world. But your daughter can't come for 2 weeks. Where is that video? Where's that video? Please. She better fucking relax with how her health is going. Let me see. Then they said Charlene was following Ty. Like it's just so weird. It's so weird. What? How old is this? Uh, hold on. Somebody send me that clip. Y'all remember when she did this shit? What? How old is this? Hold on, y'all. I don't know if this is copyright, so I'm gonna mute this. Oh, this Destiny Reacts. She did all of this. Who health? She had to stop smoking cigarettes and all that other stuff. That was fucking with her. She can't even breathe correctly. She did all of that. I don't understand it, y'all. She might as well tell the truth. Everybody already know. Hold on, let me check and see. That's what everybody's saying, that she was gifting them. CJ called it out. CJ called it out. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me check my inbox real quick. Where my messages at? Oh, it was So Evil who sent me that. Okay, hold on. Let me see what else. Okay, hold on. Hold on. She want clout. I honestly think they want CJ to help them. I think if there is a way that they can convince CJ to let bygones be bygones, um, they would do something. I promise you they would. Let me go to Instagram. I think it was on Instagram. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Instagram real quick, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. That shit is stupid. Hold on. Why is it not showing? Oh, the OG YouTuber. Okay. I think he only said it on his TikTok. But what I like though, Ty doesn't really let CJ talk about any of his exes, but she do let him get it out for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like she would let him say certain things here and there. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Bad girl. What'd she say?
She hasn't picked one yet.
Oh, tendon
You got the
repair
kids?
/ reconstruction.
How you got the kids? You got his kids?
Who said that?
I just heard a little baby in the background.
Bitch.
That's my kids.
Oh shit, girl, I forgot you had them kids.
Bitch.
They're my kids.
They say shit.
Now what's the game?
She hasn't picked one.
Oh.
She hasn't picked one yet. Oh, tendon
You got the
repair
kids?
/ reconstruction.
How you got the kids?
Girl, you know what?
You got his kids?
You know what?
Who said that?
I just heard a little baby in the background.
Bitch.
That's my kids.
Oh shit, girl, I forgot you had them kids.
Oh my God.
They're my kids.
Did you see Daisha's face? Like, bitch, I know goddamn well you ain't got their motherfucking kids. What? Oh my God, that's hilarious. No, serious question though. Was there a birthday post for Jaliyah? Serious question. Does anybody know? Daisha is the type of sister. Look, bitch, I'm about to call out all this shit because what you not gonna fucking do? I need serious answers. Who did this? Who the fuck? You motherfuckers play all day. Who did this? Bitch. Who? Wait. Who did this? I hate the internet. Who did this? Get the fuck out of here. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Who the fuck? Wait a minute. I fucking hate the internet. What is going on? Oh my God. They are stupid. Oh no. Oh no. They are fucking ridiculous. Why Charlene acted like towards that Georgia? I told you Charlene never liked her kids. I keep telling y'all that. Charlene never liked her. She never liked her kids. I promise you, she never liked her kids. CJ just lifted the weight off of her shoulders. She only wanted her kids to spite Jamie. You get what I'm saying? She only wanted her kids to spite Jamie. Once that didn't work, and once she had CJ, and then CJ, did what he did or whatever, she got cool. And then that was that. And, it was what it was. And then all of a sudden now, I promise you that's what I feel like. Hold on, let's get off of them. That was ridiculous. I don't know who did that. They stupid. I saw one of them. I don't know. The interesting dynamic between Ty and CJ is Ty don't want no more kids. CJ want to put a baby in her. You can gotta tell. CJ want to put a baby in her, and she don't want no more kids. You know, you have different types of women. There are some women who don't want kids at all, and then you have women who's a one and done. I usually call them the one and done moms. It's women really out here be like, I'm having one child, and after that one child, you can't put no more babies in them because they just don't want no more kids after that. Sometimes it's traumatizing for them. Sometimes they just never wanted kids to begin with. And then other times they just want only one. So it's different reasons why a woman would just only want one child. But there are some women who either want one child or no children at all. If he do get her pregnant, it'd be a fucking miracle. It'll be a miracle. But he want to put a baby in her. She don't. Y'all, I need that clip. Hold on. I need that clip. Let me see if I can find that clip about let me see. Get kicked out. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see it. Listen, y'all, I'ma say this. If y'all get receipts, y'all gotta send those receipts, because if y'all don't send the receipts, we ain't gonna know nothing happened. We can only go by off y'all word, but if we don't have the tea and the actual receipt to y'all screen recording and sending that over, it's just gossip. So y'all make sure when y'all see weird shit going on, y'all clip it yourselves. Boss lady, ain't you clipping? Hold on. Did she ever get this fucking tattoo?
Right here on my arm, a Medusa tattoo.
Medusa. Oh my god.
There's a meaning to that, so don't think I'm just getting it just to get it.
What's the meaning?
Y'all comment. I know she read the comments. Just comment down below the meaning to the Medusa tattoo.
Don't have to thrive off of drama or trauma, so we're not doing that. And you know, Jaliyah is going through a lot, and you know, we just, like I said, we want you guys to respect her privacy and respect her feelings, respect her thoughts, and you know, she's doing well. You doing well, Jaliyah? You doing great?
Yes.
We don't let the past really affect the future. So,
girl,
you know,
what
in
the
life,
fuck
you just
are
gotta
you
move
talking
on,
about?
learn
What
from
the
things,
fuck is
and
that? We don't let the past ruin the future. I ain't seen no motherfucking Medusa tattoo. I ain't seen no birthday shout out. I ain't seen none of this shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being gaslit. I really am fucking tired. Child. What up, Ray? Look, we ready for the kids to tell lies. They're saying that Jaliyah wanted to come home for 2 weeks, and Charlene told her she could only come home for 1 week. And I think the girlfriend be feeling sorry for Jaliyah, but she don't want her there anymore. That girl needs some serious guidance. She needs some serious guidance because I don't know. Because even with her saying like we not together no more, I'm just helping her out and all this other stuff, like hold on, y'all.
We already have the apartment and everything. We're just waiting.
We not finna. My mama not finna let that girl go to no apartment with no furniture.
So they did all
We
this.
gotta get everything before she go move in her apartment.
She ain't got no job no more. She ain't got none of that shit.
No, I'm not moving in with her. Jaliyah got her apartment. I got an apartment. Put sugar in there. It's talking about all that line gonna make me jump through the phone. Hey, Khalil, how many apartments I done had? And as soon as I turned 18,
That's not an accomplishment. What do you mean how many apartments you had? Like that shows a pattern of instability if it's more than one mother. Uh-uh. She even said then, look, she said they was lying. She even said then she ain't gonna move in with me. She kind of distanced herself from the jump. They didn't go to school. I know she don't have no high school diploma. That would come in handy. You know what I'm saying? If she had a high school diploma, graduated with honors, she could have had a place to stay. She could have been in college. She could have been in dorm rooms. You know what I'm saying? She could have been at a dorm and going for whatever she's going to go to school for. And, Jaliyah is going to have to learn the hard lesson in life, which means sometimes your mama could be your enemy and you have to distance yourself from her for a little bit, get your shit together, then come back if you really want to fuck with her. But if she's not willing to help you or carry you to your journey to success, you're going to have to find, and I'm pretty sure she's finding out she's going to have to find out how to do this by herself anyway. And I feel like Jaliyah might feel, I don't know what she feel, but I feel like she might feel like she's a little betrayed by that. Like even with her saying, my mama ain't gonna go to pass college of college. What? I think J Dub wants to go home because all she is a babysit. Don't want to go home. No, I don't think she can go home. That's what everybody's saying. She can't. She groomed her to be a 304, and that's not that ain't paying. I be like, if I let my damn kids miss out on the college experience, listen, if my child don't want to go to college, that is entirely up to them. But I will definitely encourage it, and I would try the best of my ability to get them where they need to go. That's just me, though. I can't speak for everybody else, but she did not set her daughter up for anything. She did not set her daughter up for success. It's one thing to put your daughter on a straight and narrow and the right path and she does something else. Did you say they said they ain't paying? Yeah, take up a trade. Like, it's one thing to say, like, to lift your daughter up and send her in the right and narrow. No, that's at 6:00, Crystal. You got to come back at 6. Hold on, y'all. I missed the comments. Let me scroll up. Let's see. I told my kids college ain't for everybody. Charlene needs to get a job. Girl, Charlene, if what CJ said is true and she's on Section 8, she ain't going to be like, she's doing what she was supposed to do from the beginning. If she would have never met CJ and never linked up with CJ, this was going to be her future regardless. And it's sad to see and it's sad to watch because I did not want that for the children. I really, truly, truly wanted Jaliyah to succeed as an adult. I really wanted Nation and Leon to succeed as adults. Like that is so unfortunate. Your mother or your father, whoever is a parent in your life, can really, really guide you down the wrong path. And I don't see any adults scooping her up. I don't see, you go to the patent squad. You go to the patent squad and you look at Yaya and Yaya's driving, Yaya's doing the prom thing, Yaya's they graduated her graduation. You've seen a lot of content creators posting Anti, can you do a video on cyberbullying? I actually have one similar of cyberbullying that I posted like a couple of weeks ago, but I am going to do another one. So I got you. Right, dumbass. Raising more dumbasses. You know what? Anti, they have idiot for a mom, unfortunately. But you know those stories and those situations where you see like the kids have shitty moms, right? But then there's this one man or this one woman that they gravitate to that becomes like a mentor and they save the day. I be hoping that shit, happens, but mm, I bet royalty will let her come back if she brings the carpet walkers change. If she had bread, if Jaliyah was successful and did her big one on her own, royalty will not only pretend like she's the reason behind Jaliyah's success, she will happily welcome her. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You want to be a part of your kid's success. Like, yeah, I helped raise this child. I helped mold this child in spite of. What I've been wanting royalty to do is in spite of type shit, right? Even though me and CJ aren't together, I'm going to do the best with my kids in spite of. Just because I live over here and CJ's over there and we're not together, we gonna make this bread together in spite of. Like, that's the shit I thought she was gonna be on, but she didn't, and her kids suffer behind that. They would never, them children would never admit it, but they know they mama fucked up, and that's the fucked up part about it. They know she fucked up royally. They know she fucked up. That she salvaged the relationship, she severed the relationship between, no, I'm using wrong context. She slaughtered the relationship between her and CJ. She slaughtered the relationship between CJ and the kids. Like, she just destroyed everything. And she just didn't want to do it. She felt like she can do it on her own. But in the reality, as we see, the proof is in the pudding, right? We see, like, everybody was talking all that shit in the beginning, but time always tells. Time always show you what the fuck is going on. And what time has shown us is Jaliyah out here on these streets trying to figure it out on her own, and she can't even rely on her own fucking mother to help her to do that shit. Royalty is not a good mom. She is not a good mom. She's like, fuck it. Jaliyah's 18 now, not my problem. Figure it the fuck out. She didn't even help or assist that girl to graduate high school so she could at least have an opportunity to fill out them financial aid forms and at least see what that college experience is like. Because even with college, even if she didn't complete college or do anything like that, that gave her the opportunity to network with people so she can probably be something, right? uh Funny Mike's prom, other content creators. She's dealing with the bad kids a little bit and other content creators here and there, but she's not expanding her horizon like she would have done under CJ's tutelage. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they are regretting the fact that their mom did that. And the fact, if this is true, y'all, because I don't know, this is from what y'all telling me, but if it's true that Jaliyah called her mom and asked her mom, can I stay with you for 2 weeks? Because I'm getting on these people's nerves. And she said only one, that bitch ain't shit. You heard it here first. If that's true, she ain't shit. You mean your daughter can't just come chill with you for 2 weeks? It's a fucked up cycle, because how could you honestly look at your daughter or even be on the phone with her and be comfortable with saying that, knowing your mama used to put you out at 16? Knowing your mom used to tell you to get out your fucking face. You couldn't end that cycle? You couldn't do something different? Disgusting. Ain't nothing royal about that. That's fucked up. And like I said, Jaliyah better than me because I would tell the truth. At this point, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm out here winging it on my own. You don't even see Nation no more. That's the crazy part. You don't see Nation. You don't see Leon. It's like their light was so bright before their mama did what they did to them. I hate seeing when mothers ruin their children. It's something about that just really fucks me up. Royalty will let her come back to stay if she stay and keep the kids. I don't think that's enough because she got Nation and Leon for that. She don't need her. So she can get Nation and Leon to do that. Jaliyah is literally no benefit to that woman. None. She's just an extra mouth to feed. There's no benefit of having Jaliyah around. She can have Leon or Nation do it. because they have to stay with her until they turn 18. Can't live there rent free. And that's even in spite of, like, if my children needed to stay at my house in order to get their stuff in order, they can do that. They're not gonna trash around. We gonna have a plan. We gonna do it together as a family, and we gonna work this shit out. It ain't gonna be no figure it out in these streets, because Jaliyah is a new adult, right? And you shouldn't baby your kids, but you should definitely guide them. And she's a young lady. You get what I'm saying? So you got to make sure, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your daughter has all the tools she need in order to succeed. If you're not giving that to her, bitch, you ain't shit. That's just my opinion. You ain't shit. The girlfriend house can't live there rent free. And then if, again, we don't know if she graduated from high school. We don't know if she did or she didn't. So if she didn't graduate from high school, the jobs are very hard to get. The jobs are very, very hard to get. You got to at least have a high school diploma to even compete in this motherfucker. Hell, there's a lot of people with degrees who are having a difficult time trying to find a fucking job. So if you don't have a diploma, you're way behind than a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wouldn't. The kids are struggling and are embarrassed, right? Because they can't even go on the internet and make their own content, because kids are kids. Kids are going to be questioning. Kids are going to be asking questions like, hey, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? They're going to be asking a bunch of questions. And I don't think they are ready to hear the questions, the backlash, and the slander, because a lot of people respect and love CJ. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know why I can't scroll up. What the hell is this? Hold on. Let me try to scroll up. Let me see if I press the up button. Damn, what is y'all, I'm having like tech issues. It's probably because it's it's probably because, why isn't this showing up? Hold on. Okay, good. I'll do it like that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the comments. Is she mad at J-Dub for calling asking if she missed CJ? I don't know. I mean, she could have known and faked it, but that sounds like a very real response. Yeah, she can't get herself to succeed, which makes me believe that she's jealous of her daughter, just like her mama was jealous of her. A repetitive cycle. As too many people in the house on Section 8, and Jaliyah is now considered an adult. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Jaliyah called Nation FaceTime, and that was during her birthday. And she asked Nation, how was Charlene doing? And Nation really didn't want to answer. She going out with the boys now. Oh, okay. Oh, no. She shouldn't have lied. So, I mean, she gonna lie for her mom, but goddamn, that the biggest betrayal is to ride for a mama that don't fuck with you for real. That's the biggest betrayal, because her mama don't fuck with her for real. Her mama would fuck with her if she's up, but her mama don't fuck with her for real. This is really sad to watch. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew Charlene didn't fuck with these kids for real. I knew it. Everybody was calling me crazy.
I got me an apartment. You have.
Yes, of course it's gonna be a move.
You have one.
Moving in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have one. They talking about online. Nigga, I get shit done, boy. Yeah, you have one apartment. What happened to? It's a thing called a lease. Man, where's my iPad, bro? I don't like being accused of lying.
It's whatchamacallit.
She had an apartment, and I went there before. It was big. I ain't got a fucking lie, y'all. Look, she moving into my mom's house, so she moving to her apartment.
Girl, where's the apartment?
They fly.
I dare you to comment under. Hold post that you missing?
Oh no! Go ahead, walk out. Go ahead, walk out.
You walking out?
Show the camera.
Oh.
Y'all didn't want me to walk out so bad.
I want somebody to get out. I want
Look at
somebody to
CJ
right?
ass in the comments.
Huh?
You know what?
Top one?
Yeah. No, on TikTok.
Oh. You're gonna back block. Okay, give me a minute, guys.
On TikTok.
CJ ass right there in the comments. He's stupid.
IG, you can't really see
I
it.
feel like Instagram was worse.
That's what I was
freaking out.
But
over
I don't
that.
know, because TikTok is, I don't know.
Okay. Instagram worse because. Hold on.
Nigga, your comment
I'm
over to the
gonna
top. Your comment
unlock
over to the top. Yeah, IG is gonna scroll a little minute. Look, her legs
I'm
shaking.
literally shaking, bro.
Come on, Jaliyah, we got some stuff going on.
With the quick. I'm sorry.
I'm losing as we going.
Somebody liking the story.
Nigga, my cousin talking about structure.
Look at her face.
Okay.
You would have had better luck with me saying TikTok. And I just got a haircut. I ain't jumping in no pool. I'm doing whatever.
Like this, right? This is okay. Boy.
He getting out this closet. Watch. They ain't gonna get out.
There.
They really got the most in here. We can like do anything today.
And under a tie post.
Don't.
Wait. Somebody said something like,
Boy.
hold on, I'm gonna go to Jason video because I think they pointed out that she didn't have to search for CJ or whatever. It was already on there. I think somebody pointed that out. Hold on. I think that's what was stated. I'm not sure. They said that she had to, like, she didn't even have to search real far. Like, he was in the search bar or some shit like that. Hold on. Let me see. It might have been in. No, here it is.
We already knew what her and her mom concocted up was a lie, because you mean to tell me the only thing y'all can come up with your girlfriend and so-called friends are them daring you to go over to CJ's actual page and type in, "I miss you." You see what I'm saying?
Jason,
This ain't fair, bro. That these women get to just throw lies out and then come back on the back end and then use it for their play, their enjoyment, while guys' careers and livelihoods be destroyed over shit like this. But she got time, because we know that's how they really feel. Of course, the internet, it done went too far, so they'll never, you know what I'm saying, say it. But deep in their heart, they know what it is. I always say this. This is my motto. Say you have 30 days, right? And one of those days, you and your significant other have an argument.
Let me go back to your comment, Traisha. They said Sardines be watching CJ every move, and she behind the scenes talking to her supporters and Earl to get the information on CJ. Earl stays stalking CJ and the Taylor family. That's exhausting. Let's clock this too. The girlfriend really a fan of CJ, and that's kind of crazy too, because if you affiliating with people who really like CJ and fuck with CJ, and you think you cool and y'all close, shit, they might be the ones who tell the tea on you. She got to carry that secret that she lied for the rest of her life. That's crazy.
Or, y'all get into it, and then another 30 days pass, and y'all have another argument, and she say, "I'm tired of arguing." Well, in 2 months, y'all only had 2 arguments. I call it the 31 theory, like 30 and 1, like 29 and 1, because a woman is only trained to bring up that one day that
post that you missing. Comment under post that you missing. IG you can't really see
I feel
it.
like Instagram was worse.
That's what I was
freaking out.
But I don't know, because TikTok is, I don't know.
Instagram worse.
y'all saw that, right? That was real. You see the games? See? If someone done what they said that was done, would you be letting your friends play this game with you?
Yeah, I just got
No.
a haircut. I ain't jumping in no pool.
See?
Like this, right?
See? This is the games they're allowed to play. They're allowed to disrupt your life. I miss you, sin. They're allowed to disrupt your life for their enjoyment. This is why I tell fellas, bros, stay away and try to be careful around these 304 water crickets, bro. They will disrupt your life for their enjoyment and then laugh about it and do goddamn pranks and jokes about it when that's not how they really feel. They really feel this way.
They ain't really got the most in here. We can like
Just allowed to play with your life.
Watch this. Then they finna get bad.
Just laugh.
Don't.
Yeah, we just moved on with our lives. That's why I didn't, come to my mom about that after we left. And because, we all seemed much happier to be away. And moving into 2024, I heard about what's been going on with my little sister, Dea, and I just came forward with my mom because I didn't want the same thing happening to her. And it was just...
Okay, so she said she didn't want the same thing happening to her and all this stuff she's alleging. How long has it been since CJ had them kids? Since day one? This did not age well. And she's of age now. She's an adult. So if this truly happened to you, I would try to seek justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. It's crazy. But then you can text him on his comments under TikTok saying that you miss him and shit. Oh yeah, they keep that nigga numbers up. This did not age well at all. Like, if you truly had some fear of your sister going through what you allegedly went through, we wouldn't be here in 2026. It just wouldn't happen. You're going to do everything you can and everything in your power. Man, and you know what? The way the twins behave, the twins act like, okay, we got to go through the trenches for like 1 week, right? And then after the 1 week in the trenches, we can go back to having fun. And she could have just left the kids with CJ, honestly. Because if CJ talking about she leaving the kids home with Leon and Nation and they got to watch them and shit like that, it's so much problems with that whole situation. What I say? I'm just saying.
That
this
day
did not age well at all.
Like, I didn't know how to feel, what was going to happen to me, or what was going to happen. My mom and my grandma did go to the police station and the CPS people right as soon as they heard me tell them what was going on or what had happened. Everything started.
What had happened was,
and I did have a diary that I got for my 15th birthday, and I just want my mom to read a little piece of it.
With your permission?
Yes.
Okay, I sent it to you, so you would have to give it to me.
I dare you to call your mom and ask, do she miss CJ? Oh. Well, I have a quick question. Do you miss CJ?
Now, what the kind of question is that?
I just wanted to know.
Why would you ask me that?
It was just a quick question.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you even ever ask me that?
I was just curious.
Why would that even be a question to ask?
Okay, we're just pranking you, Mom.
Who the fuck is pranking me? Because that's the worst prank ever.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bye, I love you.
You miss being with CJ. Like,
So I prayed to get out of that house with him every day. I've cried myself to sleep about it every night, and it was just draining, mentally draining,
even
and physically draining.
Now y'all see the games that are allowed to be played and the games that are played with people's lives. It's funny. It's a joke. It's a game. This is crazy. If I was him, I'd take this to the police station and I'd file some type of charges or some type of harassment charges or something. Yeah, y'all want to play games with me and take things like this as a joke? See, women get to play games like this and joke because they're believed first on whatever happens and not happen to them. But a man, we got to fight. And then when we beat the situation, we're still looked at as if, oh, he still could have did it. He just probably beat it. Like, you see what I'm saying? But if one of their family members would just beat a case, they wouldn't say, oh, well, Jarrell probably did it, but he just beat it. You see what I'm saying? So this is exactly why God put the order the way he did. He knew what he was doing. God, man, and
See, this what I'm saying, like, this did not age well. All we had to do was wait. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times when people like to say this, they this way, they that way, they got everything going. All they had to do was wait. And I know it's a lot of people, y'all, we've been doing this thing for a long time over here with the CJ shit. But I'm going to look at a little throwback. And then I gotta wrap it up because I have to do some Peyton Charles content for the PayPals for the gals. And then that's gonna be it for me. But I am going to play a throwback for y'all because I want the people who just got here to see what we all been saying for y'all's. Let's see what's the good one. What's the good one? What's the good one? What's the good one? The one I wanted to talk about in particular. Let's see. Hold on. All that shit. We gonna buy a mansion. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. It's a lot of things this woman came here on the internet and lied about, which was really unnecessary. You didn't have to prove the shit to me, but the fact that you would consistently lie to your kids is crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's like Jaliyah ain't got no help. That's crazy. That is crazy. I knew it was gonna happen. When they was with her, she was treating them kids like they was a burden. Hold on. And Jaliyah tries to like say she hang out with a lot of guys because I guess that's what studs do is hang out with a bunch of guys because they're one of the guys. But we all see how that usually plays out. Yeah. Again, only time will tell. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find the video because I wanted to react to one of my old videos of me clocking this. Charlene never really had honestly, nothing to give to her kids. Let's see. She wanted those kids to hate that man, and that man could have helped build their future. And he did nothing but love those children. That's the craziest shit ever. Y'all remember the very first video I did clocking? I can't see the comments right now. I'm gonna get back to them in a second. But y'all seen the very first video that I clocked when we was talking about Leon's birthday and how she was acting like she didn't want to do nothing for that man's birthday? She's like, we not about to do that, Leon. Then she came out with a photo op and a photo shoot and all that type of shit for her birthday, went all out. Right? The only reason why she tries to do a lot for the twins for their birthday is because she's competing with CJ. That's the only reason. Other than that, she ain't gonna do shit for them either. And that's just how the game go with her. That's why okay, here it is. I found it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think this is the video. Hold on.
Should not be around royalty and her friends because all they do is over-actualize themselves around the twins. At Jaliyah's party, they are doing a bunch of things that should not be going on right in front of the twins, man. Yes, it don't make no sense. So it starts out.
I don't think it was this one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I wanted to do the video where I clocked how she never gives them what they want for their birthdays. Cause with certain there's parents who want to do for their children, but they don't have it. But she just don't want to do it. Look, CJ is the one who orchestrated all them parties. That's why everybody got confused when they seen that the party wasn't shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I guess Charlene feel like too, like shit, I done spent the most money on you, bitch. You better figure it out. That's what I feel like. I don't think this was the video. Wait, yeah, I found it. I think this is it. Hold on, y'all. The fact that people act like she just can't do shit by herself is crazy.
If your appearance is your largest asset, you're gonna do some whole shit. Yeah.
That's what 50 Cent said. I'm gonna slide it over real quick to Corey Holcomb.
Themselves and their children to destroy the be with themselves.
Which video was it? Because it was like 2-3 weeks ago. It wasn't that one. It was 2 days ago. It was probably this one.
Whores are not happy with themselves or life. So they do things to destroy the production of life, starting with themselves and their children. They don't care about their children's growth. The man must be established as a villain over everything. Yo daddy ain't. That is the theme of a whore. Yo daddy ain't.
Let me clock it real quick. She hit the gate. She ran over the gate. Okay, she hit the gate. She did not tell CJ about the gate. She just went about her business like it didn't happen. The problem is management got a hold of it and the gate's broken and it needs to be fixed and paid for. When they brought it to CJ's attention, CJ asked her and she flat out denied it. That would have been the opportunity where she said, you know what, my bad. I kind of, yeah, I did do that. I don't know how I crashed in it. She didn't. She continued with her lie. She continued with her lie. So CJ took his behind back up over there. And then he got embarrassed because he's like, no, my girl said, whoop, whoop, whoop. That didn't happen. Riding for her, right? He got embarrassed because they like, then what's this? Showed him the video. Ladies, if y'all gonna do some dirt, please tell your partner in crime, regardless if they're going to get upset or not. You need to let them know, because having them come out here looking stupid is crazy, right? And she already know how CJ is because she been with the man for 9 years. You know he wasn't going to let that go. You was going to hear about that for a good 3 to 5 years till he stopped talking about it. You was going to hear that for a minute. The problem with Charlene, she didn't want him to talk about it anymore. She didn't want him to discuss him hitting the gate. She wanted him to get over it. She wanted him to shut up about it. She didn't want him to talk about it anymore. That was the problem. And the fact that he kept bringing it up, she wanted to argue with something else by saying, well, Tata texted me and Tata's been saying all of this about you. And this girl said you cheated here. She's throwing other things aside of the fact of the actual situations to try to throw it off to make him look bad. And it's not working. It's not working. So, of course, they're going to... Y'all know, if we look at all of my old content... Y'all know if y'all look at all of my old content versus the new content now, nothing has changed in the past 4 years. Ain't that crazy? I'm looking at all my shit, right? And I would see shit like CJ so cool, baby mama supporters don't support her. They don't support her. That's the same as today. Their support is stalking CJ. Their support is talking shit about CJ. Nothing else. That's their support. And it's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. Like, what? And, you know, CJ Ben was tired of trying to clear up the rumor of he cheated or whatever the case may be. He gave up on even trying to explain that, because the reality of it is, I said it once, I'll say it again. The reality of it is, she picked that man up from his girlfriend's house. She picked that man up from his girlfriend's house. So she knew the man was a cheater. It wasn't a secret. She didn't fall in love with this man at the club and they moved in together and lived happily ever after. And then she found out he was a cheater. She knew it. She was letting CJ smash in his girlfriend's car. A lot of people on TikTok don't know that. Hell, a lot of people on YouTube don't know that because they don't like to fact check and look at the receipts. So saying CJ is this and that and he's a cheater and all that other stuff, that, I mean, have your opinions, but know the facts. The fact is that woman knew that man was a cheater. Hell, she was cheating on her baby daddy with him. It's the same thing. But again, it's 2026. Jaliyah's down bad. She don't have nobody to help her, not even her own mama. She don't have nothing. She's trying to be nice to the people who around her who are getting tired of her. Look like that. To me, it looked like they getting tired of her ass. Hold on, y'all. Let me see the comments. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. I really feel bad. I really, really feel bad. Like that's some sad shit. They should be having their own car. They should be doing their own vlogs. They should be having their own deal. Is she back skinny? She gained weight at one point. Show the gate video anti when you can. Okay, we gonna do the gate video because she was high. She was higher than Snoop Dogg. Jaliyah should be living a beautiful life right now. And she lied about getting a car, didn't she? Oh, I smell a car. Yeah, bitch, it's somebody else's. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I hate that she did this to these kids. She gaslit the kids the whole time. Let me tell you what she did. I'm going to tell you what she did. She lied to her children and told her children that they were going to have the same life. They were going to have the same life that they had before. She lied to them and said that. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. We're going to have the same life. It's just we're not going to be around CJ. We're going to just do what we do. It's not going to be like that at all. Hold on. Nick, I think this is the video where we was looking at Nation's boots. That shit was crazy. Them boots. Oh my God. She shouldn't even let her post that. And remember how many times that Charlene was like, we got something big coming. We got something big coming. Ain't shit big. She would always say that. I'm like, girl, just stop talking. Stop talking. You ain't did nothing. My heart aches for them kids. Like, I know they did a lot with CJ and they did a lot of shit, but this should not be their life. Y'all remember when she tried to pretend like she was gonna buy a mansion and shit? She tried to pretend like she was gonna buy a motherfucking mansion, and she went to she got a realtor guy to show her houses, and we looked up the houses, and a lot of them houses, some of them was for sale and some of them was for rent, and we said she was lying like a motherfucker. And her supporters is like, I don't know. She about to be, she up, CJ down. She up, CJ down. You know, they used to always try to manifest her being up, right? They always tried to manifest this bitch being up. It never happened. Boss Setta was boss never. Like, it never happened. She has the worst support group on the planet. Just nothing shook. Nothing shook. I can't believe it's been 4 motherfucking years and she ain't even stepped forward once. When you buy a house, they do not take you to houses that you can rent and houses that you can buy. That is not how that works. They only take you to houses you can purchase, and if you're renting a home, they only take you to houses that you can rent. They don't ever mix the fucking two. That's how we knew she was lying like a motherfucker. And if you're gonna do it for content, bitch, just say you doing it for content. Please don't bring up the rice jars. Charlene has had a whole century, being dramatic, but of being down bad. Like, she ain't, the opportunities that she potentially had to go up, she didn't. She didn't. And, you know, it may be wishful thinking for me, but I just hope one day Jaliyah just say, you know what, I'm going to do something different and really just grind out on the content, right? Because if you keep showing your face on TikTok and you keep making yourself present and you be consistent and you do the TikTok battles, hell, who knows? D-Lo and D-Lo and CJ hashed it out. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo and CJ hashed it out. CJ and DDG hashed it out. You get what I'm saying? Like, they hashed it out. You never know if that conversation comes up. And I don't give a fuck if Charlene would get mad at it. Because, bitch, you got me out here. And I can't even call on you for help. Oh, shit, y'all. I got to go. I got to do my Peyton Charles content. Funny Mike, too. Funny Mike, DDG. I promise you, CJ on 32s don't matter. See what happens to the truth before I have anything to do with her. Yeah. So the reality of it is, y'all, Charlene, Funny Mike was stupid. Talk about go dig up Rido, dig. That shit was funny. He's so stupid. I don't know. Time will tell. I know CJ gonna go up, but if Jaliyah gets on her grind and do what she need to do, I'm telling you. But we'll see. Only time will tell. All right. I'm going to holler at y'all later.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena.
It's my hyena zone. It's my hyena zone. somebody eating the zone. Hey, 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 somebody eating the zone.